Welcome back, everyone. It is Friday and time for Kids Under Construction. ABC4 News at 4, teaming up with Donna Tatro to help us navigate the challenging world of parenting. She's joining us from LA via Zoom, and also today, continuing our conversation from Monday, we have New York Times best-selling author Julie Lythcott Haims. She's been a dean at Stanford and most importantly, a mom of 2 young adults. And Julie, today we're talking about self-love. Describe what that means as we grow as humans.
Well, we spend much of our young years as tweens, as teenagers, so worried about what our peers think. Our sense of self is almost entirely constructed of what other people seem to think of us. But the older we get, we need to derive a sense of self from within. In other words, we hope to reach an age when it doesn't matter what anyone else has to say about a person like us. We know that we love ourselves. And so we derive that sense of calm, reassuring, I'm okay, I've got this, I'm good. We get that from within instead of needing it from the applause or approval of others.
And Julie, then how do we practice this with our kids to then move it into the realm of adulthood and in life, in all realms of life, really?
You know, I think it's fundamentally about, as we touched upon on Monday, it's a little bit about, it's a lot about just really seeing that kid for who they are. It's taking an interest in who your kid actually is. It's complimenting them on the things they're good at. It's noticing when they exhibit good character and praising them for that. When they get excited about a new subject in school, it's leaning into that and taking a delight in what excites them, instead of trying to steer a kid toward, no, you have to please this person. No, you have to seek their approval. No, you know, we are living in furtherance of what someone else expects. It's really modeling the fact that who you actually are within yourself is what matters.
I love all this so much, but what would you say, Julie, what do you think self-love looks like?
Well, I have a definition that's a little esoteric, but it really, I really like it. It is, when you love yourself, you belong everywhere, Emily. When you derive a sense of who you are from within, you can show up in any meeting, in any family gathering, in any school environment, in any workplace, on any street in life, knowing I'm okay. Why? Because you belong within yourself, to yourself. By which I mean there's nothing anyone in those environments can do to harm your sense of self, because it is coming from within you. You are immune, or certainly much stronger in the face of whatever life's challenges are, or the ways in which other people might try to knock you down. When that sense of self is kind of thudding, coming up and out of you, you are strong and you belong everywhere.
Oh my gosh, Julie, I love this so much. And you speak with so much passion, and your book is filled with this. Talk a little bit about the spoons metaphor in your turn around taking care of yourself as an adult.
I learned about this wonderful metaphor from my friend Chris, who in turn learned it from the woman who coined the concept, Christine Missarandino. It's a term used to describe what it's like to have a chronic illness. Christine has lupus, and my friend Chris has MS. When you're dealing with a chronic disease like lupus or MS, you have a really depleted amount of energy, or your energy constantly depletes through the day. And the metaphor they use is spoons. It's as if you start the day with a certain number of spoons, and the more things you do, whether they're good things or difficult things, they use up your energy and you run out of spoons. And if you borrow spoons from the next day, you'll just end up depleted more and more. In other words, that person needs to say, this is the amount of energy I can give in a day, and I'm done. That's it. And if you want me to be fully there for you tomorrow, I'm going to need to rest now and get more spoons to have in place for the next day and the next day and so on.
I love this. So much good stuff. I especially love, Julie, your definition and what you think self-love looks like. I think that's so important for each and every one of us. Your book, again, just so everyone has it, it's Your Turn, How to Be an Adult. Please go find it. Yep, right there. Julie, thanks so much for joining us again. Donna Tatro joining us every Monday and Friday. And in the last couple weeks, she's brought so many friends with her, which has been so incredible to learn from such a large spectrum of people. We do want to remind you, Donna's podcast, Kids Under Construction, on our website, abc4.com, and you see her every Monday and Friday right here on the news at 4 o'clock. Donna and Julie, thank you so much. Have a great weekend.